Welcome to our first Gender Lens in Innovation Summit. We are excited to share who NOGAFem is and invite you to listen closely to our speakers who are as passionate about inclusive healthcare as we are. We have with us today Professor Carolina Kublik-Hien, Professor Valeria Raparelli, Professor Avi Schroeder, Dr. Chandra Leo, and my dear partner, Dr. Ronelle Klingman. A few ground rules to start off with. We have a live transcription in English. If you would like the transcription in English to appear on your screen, please go to the CC button on the lower bar of the screen. It may appear under More options or as subtitles. There is a special link for questions to the speakers. It's in your chat. Please share your questions with the speakers through that link. We will try to have as many questions answered. However, if we do not manage due to time limitations, we will follow up with your questions to the speakers after the webinar. So who are we? NOGAFem was founded by myself, Michal Sela, and Ronelle Klingman. We are innovators, activists, medical professionals, societal change agents, mothers, sisters, and daughters. Our mission is to accelerate innovation in women's health by leading a movement of inclusive healthcare through sex and gender-sensitive research and innovation. In doing so, we want to fast-track and fundamentally change how science and business approach healthcare solutions and provide health equity for all genders. We apply a wide lens for the health of women, focusing on conditions across the female lifespan, dividing unmet needs of healthcare to three categories. Those are that you are unique only to women, those that disproportionately affect more women, and those that manifest differently in women. Menopause is the example of conditions unique to women, which is not properly addressed. By 2025, around 1.1 billion women are expected to be postmenopausal, and this has economic burden, which is estimated at $600 billion a year. Autoimmune disease is a leading cause of disability, affect women disproportionately, yet surprisingly, few early diagnostic markers have been developed. Cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of women in the USA and in most countries in the world, yet women's participation in cardiovascular clinical trials in 2018 has only reached 35%. Studying women with heart disease has identified cardiovascular conditions needing different diagnostic tools and more precise treatment. NOGAFem's model looks at how gender and sex analysis in research stimulates innovation, driving technological solutions that are specifically designed to address the health of women. In our next summit, we will address incorporating gender lens in different technologies. So our theory of change is the reason behind why we've gathered this specific expert panel today. Innovation propels better technologies, and our speaker, Professor Carolina Kublik-Hien, will show us how sex and gender inclusion results in better research and more appropriate innovations. Research is the engine for innovation. Our speakers, Professor Valeria Raparelli and Professor Avi Schroeder, will give us the insights of why it is so important to consider sex and gender in clinical and preclinical trials and also in the design of technological solutions. Diversity within research and innovation delivers better outcomes and value. Dr. Chandra Leo will address the exciting technological areas in women's health that are attractive for investors. As an organization, our three core service offerings are advocacy, community of practice, and sex and gender assessments. First, we continue to raise awareness of the importance of gender lens innovation in women's healthcare technologies. Second, we are establishing a multidisciplinary community of practice that will closely match the need to the technological solution, and we will invite you shortly to come on board. Third, we are currently developing gender assessment tools and checklists to assist companies in this new inclusive model that is being increasingly mandated by grant providers and healthcare bodies like the FDA and Horizon Europe.